Kia ora, welcome to this short video. It includes 5 tips to help make your student profile awesome. It's only a few minutes long. You should check it out even if you think your profile is already sorted. There's always room for improvement. These slides are for students and graduates in our 2017 programs. You can check out more about our programs at our website summeroftech.co.nz or summerofbiz.co.nz. First up, first impressions. From mid-May onwards, employers are going to start signing up and searching the profiles of our awesome candidates. We want you to stand out from the other robots. We are helping you gather all your relevant employment data in one place, making it easy for them to pick you out for an interview. If you make a really good first impression, they'll want to know more. The most important stuff is at the top of your profile. It is a lot of information for them to digest, so I'm going to break it down. First up, your photo. The reason we ask for a photo on your profile is so that employers will recognize you at our events, especially our recruitment events. We recommend a LinkedIn-style professional headshot. You should look like yourself. Just head and shoulders is fine. We don't want to see any other people. Props, no distracting background. I'm serious, no cats, no cowboy hats please. You can achieve a very good profile pic on a mobile phone. Just follow the basic guidelines. There goes a blog post to help you out. The next thing they're likely to see is your name. We don't need your legal name here, just the first name that you want to be known as and your last name. Once you've signed up, you can't actually edit your name. If you'd like to change what you have right now, send us a message and we'll sort it out for you. Next thing they're going to see is a short blurb. So these are the keywords under your name. It's going to tell them really quickly what you're looking for in a job. What role are you looking for? If they're looking for a digital marketing specialist, make sure that those words are right there under your name. You don't need to repeat any of the other information that's already on your profile. The really hard thing for most people when they're filling out their profile is their cover letter or About Me section. What we're looking for here is 2 to 3 paragraphs of information that answers the question, why should we hire you? We don't want to hear generic things that make you sound the same as everyone else or things that aren't backed up by evidence. If you say that you're hardworking or repeat information like you're a student, we're studying this thing, or if you want to use your abilities in a rewarding career, trust me, these are meaningless sentences without evidence. They make you the same as everyone else. Focus instead on what you want to do in your next job, what interests, passions and motivations will you bring to the role. You could bring out relevant previous job experience or current projects that might be of interest to an employer. Anything here that makes you interesting, unique and employable is the kind of stuff you want to include. Later in the year, there will be more jobs posted, so you can go back and edit this with more targeted information. In the meantime, here's another blog post. It'll help you write a really good cover letter on your profile. Trust me, this is the bit that most students get wrong. Another super important part is the skills section. Make sure you go through and select all the things that you've come into contact with. The second step on the right hand side is to tell us your interest and experience level with each skill. First up, we want to know if you're interested in working with this thing during your internship or job. If you are, select the light bulb icon. We also want to know your highest experience level. If you've studied something, click the academic icon. This could include your degree, any online or book learning that you've done. If you've practiced something, select the practical icon. Practical means that you've applied the academic knowledge, you've done a project, could have been a volunteer role or something you did during your qualification. If you can point to a demonstration of where you've used the skill in a real-world situation, then you should select practical. If you've been paid to do something, select paid. It is really important that you fill out the skills and experience section thoroughly. This is the main way that employers are going to find your profile. The next part, now that you've got their interest, is that they will check out your links and uploads. Most employers will now make a beeline for the CV. Some may be more interested in your grades or your social media presence. For your CV, academic record and work visa, if you need one, they need to be uploaded as PDFs. There's a bunch of resources either during our boot camps or in the events section on our website. If you've missed out on the events, go to past events. You can check out the resources. They will help you with your CV. For your academic record, we want a snapshot of this year's papers and grades. If you graduated last year, please show us your transcript for the grades, especially for your final year. If it's too early in the year and you don't have grades yet, please upload a record of the papers you're enrolled in. We want to see something official looking. It does not need to be an official transcript. Ideally, it will have the logo of your tertiary institution on it though. You can update your academic record with your grades later in the year. If you're not a New Zealand citizen, we ask for a copy of your work visa. If it's expiring during the year, make sure you update it closer to our recruitment season. Extra links on the right here are optional, but we highly recommend them if you've got some good stuff to show. If you're a designer, a coder, or a marketer, employers really want to see a portfolio of your work. If you can start early in the year and build up some evidence of your work, whether it's code, whether it's a design portfolio or a marketing projects, this will really help you out when it comes to recruitment time. If you have professional social media accounts or blogs or YouTube channels, you can totally add them to your profile here as well. In summary, when you've pulled everything together on your profile, hit the big red Publish button. It will be reviewed by one of our team. Our goal here is to give you feedback on any gaps we see, areas for improvement. We want to help you maximize your chances of being hired. We've got a very high standard for quality profiles, and we want to help you make the best first impression. More tips on this blog post. Quick reminder about the fine print for our programs. To be an eligible candidate for Summer of Tech and Summer of Biz, you must be studying or recently graduated from a New Zealand tertiary institution. We are not a placement program, we're more like a job marketplace. Having your profile completed and published on our website is the first step. The next step is going to be to attend our events and make a good in-person first impression with the employers. But when you have a published profile, they can see you, therefore that means that you're available and actively seeking work. If your situation changes, if you're no longer available, you need to opt out. So a completed and visible profile on our websites means that you are actively applying for jobs. If you need a hand with anything, please send us a direct message. We're totally here to help, and good luck getting your profile sorted.